Well, welcome back, everybody. This is part 36 of Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel on medium difficulty. Last time I showed you what recurring jobs did. It gives you licenses so you can hire people. Last time I showed you what you needed to do: hire the person you want according to their rating, purchase them a truck, and start find them cargo to haul. That just corresponds with the particular license that you have. So in this edition, we're going to continue on doing loads, so we can try to find some more recurring jobs, and then in the meantime, I will show you how I don't know if we might have enough money for it, but I'd like to. I'd like to give me another truck, if it's possible. Finally, go ahead and shut the glutton off. So I'm not gonna spend too long here. Oh, come on. All the way from Louisville. No, it's not Louisville, isn't it? Cincinnati to... that's possible, but... Well, so we'll just go deliver some cars today. They're paying $24,000 in it. So anyway, so today's goal is to get my truck fixed. Second of all, look into seeing about possibly purchasing another truck, because I want to. I decided that we need a faster truck, so this one I don't really think it's going to cut it for some of the stuff I'm going to do, so we're just going to do this now. Now for this particular run, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the interstates from now on. Reason is you can just go at faster speeds. Even though you can do the same on the smaller roads, as seen in previous videos, that there's a lot more cops and there's more, there's no medians, no shoulders, I mean. So you can't really pass anybody if traffic's too heavy, so, and you got yourself a deadline, so. Anyway, so other than that, I mean, we're slightly progressing through the game. It's gonna be a little bit slow from here on out, but I kind of wanted to show you as you're working yourself. You continue to do runs yourself. I hired a driver named Grant last time, and he is. I'll go ahead and bring him up. So Grant. So anyway, this is Monday. He won't get there until probably. He won't start to around midnight on Tuesday. So. So anyway, so there's his jobs from there. So he's right now he's in transit from Chicago to Louisville. So, I recently have bought him a truck, and he's going to be doing those cargoes I signed him. And you have to do that every week, so it's not automatic. So, just keep that thing in mind. So in these next few episodes, so I pretty much have decided this. This is part 36. So I mainly have showed y'all basically everything that needs to be shown. Really nothing else special that needs to be shown here as far as the different cargoes that you might get. So I've decided that part 40 is going to be the last part of medium difficulty. So I don't know if I'll actually will get to that this week on these set of videos. I doubt it, but because this is part 36, so I got parts 33 through 36. I gotta render out and, and publish those. So we'll just see. I'm just telling you right now, part 40 is going to be the last. It's definitely going to be the last video for medium difficulty. So because all you're doing from here on out is just hiring people, and I think you can hire a maximum of 6 people. So I'm gonna see if I can actually afford me another truck. I don't know if it'll do it or not. We'll see. It might be just cheaper just to get a truck. Let's see. $11,000. I think the Freightway is gonna be our last truck. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to afford it this time around because I gotta make some necessary repairs. It's $154,000. So anyway, so I've got to fix my truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. That's what the gas while we're at it. Alright. Oh man, it cost me $11,000 in damage. Believe that shit? Oh well. Well, hopefully I'd say by part 38 we should have everything good to go. To buy the, I guess Roadway is what's called. That's a supposed final truck in the game that you can buy. But you can get the Glutton, which is actually the secret truck. Only if you read the user's manual. and you go online and you research it, that's the only way that you'll find out about it. So it's a hidden truck that they put in the game, you know, just in case you want to use a cheat system. They give you what is known as a cheat truck, you know, because it's the fastest truck in the game. But compared to the last truck you get in the game, really, yeah, it's a slight difference in speed. So it's up to you if you want to get it or not, but I'm not going to. So anyway, we'll be going up here to Chicago. So from here on out, since we're getting pretty close to the end of this run, because I'm gonna cut off at part 40, so I think that's as far as we need to go for that. So so I'll work on this part, and maybe I'll get up to parts 37 done today. And then today is February 17th to 2013, so hopefully I'll have everything rendered out and ready to go by tonight, and those parts will definitely be out. And then next weekend I will finish up medium difficulty and start on easy. So anyway, that's exciting. So maybe later on as a special or something, I might continue on with medium difficulty, kind of showing you, you know, what it's like to get the glutton, or, you know, something like that. Later on. I mean, I think we've touched enough here on medium difficulty. It's time to, you know, switch to a different atmosphere, because this area is really starting to bore me, so anybody's noticed. So these videos will be as long as it takes now. Like, when I start the easy difficulty, it's only going to be back down to 20 minutes. But when I feel that I'm close to, you know, seeing what there is to see and all that, then I'm not going to proceed any further with it. So it's funny because the hard difficulty I'm the most successful at. So anyway, as you can see, that the highways could be a lot faster. So I'm going almost 100 miles an hour. So, yeah. And now we have advanced radar detector, so we can definitely see what these guys are up to now. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. Not really much to talk about today. Oh yeah, when you're doing these roundabouts, slow down to about 30 miles an hour. See, if you don't, you might go too fast and you might lose your trailer and it might cause damage. So, just FYI. Alright. As you can see, way stations really slow you down, so I mean it's up to your discretion if you want to. If you run them, it's going to cost you, you know, a couple of $1,000s in fines. I mean, if you can afford it, I mean, by all means do it. But you know, either way, they're gonna stop you. You're gonna have to start up all over again. So, might as well go through them. You know, since you're there. You also gotta watch any interchange when you see a lot of cars there, because you know how the AIs, if you've noticed it by now, they'll move over, even if you're approaching them at high speed or not. So just be careful with that. You obviously tell how fast we're going and how much faster the interstates are. Yeah, you gotta watch for a cluster of cars, because those are the ones that'll fuck you up. Now, as you can see, this is the first time we've actually had weather effects in a while. Because apparently in this game there's not a lot of weather effects at all, so you gotta keep that in mind. All you do for the wipers is press the W key once for low and then a second time for high. So oops. See what I mean? See what I mean? This traffic is awful. Well, as long as you keep it below 5%, I mean, it's gonna be all right. So, but now that's caused damage to my truck, so I'm not happy about it. But oh well. Now I'm going to go spend money to get fixed again. Might as well go ahead and get fuel too. Yeah, so anyway, so this goes to show you right there that there's just some accidents you just can't. Yeah, you could prevent, but let's be realistic here. In this game, you really don't want to be driving too slow. That's worth it. Yeah, so we're almost to Chicago, so really hasn't taken very long. We're at 28 minutes right now, so and gasoline I'm not going to get because trust me, I mean we'll have enough to get to Chicago and back. So here we are in Chicago. So we don't need that map anymore. So anyway, I'll be pretty happy to finish this up, so we can start on the easy mode. This easy mode's, well, they say it's easy, but there's a lot of speed traps and a lot of stuff you have to watch out for. So, in that one, I'll explain more in detail on what you need to get. Like for all of them, I'd say you definitely would need the radar detector and the GPS. That's all I'm saying. So. There we go. And if we run into a gas station, I guess we'll go ahead and stop. Because we got about 5 hours to kill before we have to drop the load off, so might as well top her off on fuel. $1,000. Of course, this truck uses a lot of fuel, so I'm just saying. Alright. So anyway, it just goes to show you how much damage can cost you. What is this, Monday night? So once we drop this load off, I'll show you our navigation screen again, telling you where our my driver is, all that good stuff. So. Yeah, anyway, not too bad. And my drop time's out. That's good. Yep, that's an annoying screen again. Yeah, that you will get if your drive time runs out. And don't get caught by the police when that stuff's run out, because they will fine you big time. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here. So go ahead and save this. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. See you later.